Hello and welcome back to SMT5 Vengeance. Miyazu is missing, and we're gonna go and rescue her. Let's go up here and let's advance the main story. I'm very excited to find out what exactly is gonna happen here. What happens in the other route of the game does not go very well for the person who was kidnapped, and also, on top of that, cannot happen on this route of the game due to characters no longer being in a position to actually do what they do, or do what they did. So, I'm intrigued. I kind of assume that it's going to be a Quidditch 2 thing, because that's the only thing that makes sense, but the story could go extremely off the rails at this point. I mean, we are on some railway tracks, so literally we're going off the rails to get to the story, but you get what I mean.
Young man.
Young man. I am detecting the presence of a powerful demon. I advise we prepare before proceeding any further. Alright, let's do a save. One minor change between last episode and this episode, I had to go and remake Hellbiker. By minor, I mean we still have Hellbiker, it's just I forgot to save after we made him last time. Okay, nothing's here.
It's you again. How his sister suffers. She told me all about how she hates her weak, sickly body.
No, don't do it!
And if I kill him, Miyazu's free to go. You swear it?
What?
Sire Yuzuru, you cannot mean to do this. You must see reason.
I give the orders. You obey me. Still, I'm sorry.
Well, I did not have us fighting Yuzuru on my guess of what was going to happen. Witness me. Drawing all enemy hostility accuracy evasion up. How are you going to draw hostility? Surely I get to pick who I attack. Do I not get to, I don't get to pick. I see. Interesting. Also very, like there's an interesting beat going on here. Very interesting. Okay, so you're weak to dark and force. Okay. Lightning speed raises critical rate when accuracy evasion is raised. Unique, heavy physical attack to one foe, greater effect if critical. That's a big hit. Moderate HP recovery and cures ailments for one ally. Okay. Witness me gives the enemy hostility. Then Zeodyne. Huh. So weakness to electricity is bad, is all we've got here, and obviously physical weakness is bad. Okay. Also the HP recover or the heal kind of makes me think that we have to take him out before we can take out Yuzuru. But I'm assuming Yuzuru probably has less health. Although, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Our move is probably Heat Wave, right? So we can hit both. Oh, if you're drawing hostility, it doesn't hit both. Oh, that's intriguing. And I can only Tarunda one of them. Interesting. Okay. That is stuff for us to think about. This Tarunda. Might as well lower his attack while we're here. Then heal. I'm a little worried. Light Shard. Ow. Light Shard again. He's trying to kill Yoko. He did kill Yoko. Okay. Carnage Fang. That destroyed Sukuna Hikona. Susun Tao. Okay. Your weaknesses are Force and Dark. Well, let's see what I got. I don't have much Force. That's not true, actually. I have you. I have Quetzalcoatl. You could be good. I also have Hellbiker. Hellbiker has a Force move. Huh. I could be okay. What's Hellbiker? Hellbiker's weak against ice, but that doesn't matter too much. You also have a Force move, and you're very... well, you have a lot of HP, would be the better way of putting it. I was going to say very tanky, but that's not really true. A lot of HP. Could potentially chuck you in here. Narcissus. You also have Zanma. Increases damage when striking a Force weakness. Yeah, maybe Narcissus is who we want to bring in here. Okay. I want to pass. Then I want to use Life Stone. Then we're going to change in Ushuwu to go first.
Your turn. Go.
So we've got a new party out. Let's see how this goes. Ice Shard, yeah. That's fine.
This is for Miyazu.
Sleep Gem, that misses. That's lucky. Carnage Fang has killed Narcissus. Oh my god. We were getting destroyed. Okay. Mazanma. At least we hit. You know, that's as much as we can do right now. We may need to, like, rethink the party. Stuck in a Hellbiker, I'm thinking...
Let's go.
Need to bring out something a little bit stronger. Hellbiker, you got anything useful? You could just do a level-based almighty attack. I don't know. I get the feeling that we really want to hit the other guy. Let's see what you do this turn. Maybe I want to try hitting a Toxic Spray, or maybe just... You know what, let's just do Hell Exhaust. I'm going to use a... You know what, I need to use a heal here, like this. AoE heal. Yeah. What have you got? Cursed Poison? Well, that would inflict an ailment. That could potentially be good. If we inflict an ailment to him that takes him out, like if we get a charm, if we get a sleep, something like that would be really good for us, and it gives us a chance to at least see what Yuzuru is about. All stats down, and have we sleeped him? I think you are in fact asleep. Fantastic. Yeah, you are asleep. Yeah, so that would do a lot more if he was inflicted with charm. And I'm okay with this, actually. I think this is fine. Good Tetrakarn. How long's Tetrakarn on? 1 turn. I might just guard this turn. Let's try and give him as few turns as possible. Then for us, I don't think he's been hitting our weaknesses, but there may be something we can chuck in here. We can't Spyglass the other guy yet, but... Yeah, we can't Spyglass Yuzuru. Or maybe an Ice Dampener would be good this turn. That takes away a weakness and one of the main types of attack he was chucking in. That's fine. Sleep Gem. Fated Hellbiker. Still asleep. Okay. So, we can now target Yuzuru. That's very useful. Let's pass your first turn. Just so that I can go around the loop again.
This'll do.
And Spyglass. Yuzuru Atsuta. Pinpoint Vitals. Raises accuracy and critical rate of users' physical attacks. He has Ice Shard and Light Shard. Now that's actually huge info for us, because that means we know the 2 damage types he can hit. So we know Ice, Light, and Electricity are the 3 damage types. That's pretty useful, and he does a sleep. He also has Revival Bead, which means that you have to kill him first. Yeah, because otherwise he's just going to bring the other one back. So you do have to do this. Okay, that's interesting. I could have read his lore, but I think we can read that afterwards. Let's raise our... Let's pass. Wait, does he have a weakness? Yeah, he's weak to fire. I don't have fire. I think I want to hit here because if I don't hit, then Hellbiker is just going to skip his turn. So that's fine. Sakanagi. Nice crit. Yeah, and Hellbiker skips his turn anyway. Oh well. There's Ice Shard. It's a weakness. Hayataro is still asleep. We need an ice blocker. So I think that's the immediate takeaway here, is an ice blocker would make this a lot easier. Okay. I think I'm ready to throw the run. Okay, he doesn't have a lot of health though. The sleep is really good though. That is paying off big time. Okay. So we know what would make that fight significantly easier. It's just an ice blocker and a light blocker. If we can have both of those, then we are loving life. So actually we do want to run back to this save here. Also potentially having Agatsuhi turn 1 would be good, but I don't know, we'll see. Let's go World of Shadows.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome to the World of Shadows. We know that he's not going to change his... Also, I should register while I'm here. We know he's not going to change his pattern based upon what we're doing, because he has no other moves, right? So, yeah, we know what we're working with. So, Amabi would be really good. This is an ice blocker and a light resistant. That's pretty good. You know what I should do? I should sort by... So Amabi is the best one that we've got for ice light, right? So let's see if we've got anything else in here. So actually Anahita is fantastic apart from the electricity one. The ability that blocks 2 of them. But electricity is kind of it's a downfall for us. Amabi would be okay. Oh, that's a blocker on both. However, you're weak to the... you'd be weak to something like sleep. So it would basically take us out of commission. But this one, that could be really good for blocking basically every AoE that they try and throw out. And then all we'd need is a way to remove ailments. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do this. It might be really, really bad.
How is this?
But it might work. So let's do that. So that's the only change we've made so far. Obviously, we have to change our party slightly. So you're not very good because you're weak to light. And you're weak to dark. You're fine, I think. I think you're okay. I think Talwa's okay. You're weak to electricity. So Sakuna Hikona and Yoko both need to come out of the party. I think I might go Narcissus as our first hit. I think Narcissus is really good. And then Mushawu. I think Narcissus and Mushawu might be really good for us. Yeah, and then something like that, actually. We could go badly, but I think that this is our best lineup. Yeah, especially if we can keep Tao alive for a little bit and get some of that defense buffing going. I think we'd be very happy with this lineup. Let's do a save here as well, because I think this one's going to be good enough to run through the fight with. Unless we're just significantly at the wrong level, which I don't think we are. Let's go. Ice Shard, no turn for you.
Give me a challenge.
Oh, well, mostly no turn for you.
Take this.
Ice Shard. Yeah. That's gonna hurt, but it does take away half their turn. I think that is a very good start. Accursed Poison is good. I want to leave that until the end of the hostility bit. So let's start with a Mazanma. We're then going to throw in an Aramasa. Oh, it doesn't crit in... Okay, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Hit him with one of those. Do a heal. Mazanma. This might be okay, actually. Sakanagi. That could crit. Yeah. Zanma, heal. Okay, we're back to full HP. And we've lowered them by a lot. Okay. That's a heal. We know he can heal, but that's him done nothing on his turn. That's fine. All we have to do is heal on Tal's turn. So Mazanma. They're also not healing as much damage as we're dealing. Crit is huge. Zanma. So he's only healing for like 300, which is not nearly enough. Zanma. Sakanagi. You know what? We might just have another way of doing this. Just burst the boss down. I am going to raise defense on this turn, though. I think we have enough HP to make this work. Ice Shard. Okay. That's fine. Sleep Gem. It didn't affect us, despite us being weak to it. Okay. Move here is Amrita Soda.
Here.
Then gonna go with a Zanma. Heal. Is this a Cursed Poison turn? It is. Perfect. Cursed Poison. I think that's... Well, that's Confusion. That's okay. Confusion's fine. I'm then gonna run Tetrakarn. That's a huge chunk of stuff. I'm gonna use Mazanma. Okay, then I'm gonna use Sakanagi. So he's now confused. He might not do everything he wants to do on his turn. All skills are sealed. Oh, it wasn't Confusion. Oh, well, that's good. I don't know what we hit on him then. Oh, it was Seal. Oh, right, yeah. That's fantastic. Also, we got put to sleep and then immediately woken up. Nice. Sakanagi. We know he can res, but we've at least started it here. I'm going to hit him with the poison. Didn't work. I want to hit him with a Spyglass because I forgot what he's weak to. He's weak to fire and only fire. He's going to res, but I think I can use Maiden's Morsel to get us a little, little heal here. So that still takes one of his 2 press turns. Oh, he has to revive and then call the ally. Oh, wow. That's a huge amount of commitment he has to do there. Okay, that's like his entire turn taken by that. 100% then. Target him. Right, you don't need to... Well, yeah, you could heal, but you don't need to use your heal to heal. I think you could use like a life stone. Okay, Mazanma. Sakanagi. Zanma. I don't know if Mahama is the right answer. I kind of feel like I want to attack, but wait a second. You're weak to something. You are weak to Force, so I could use a Force Gem, and then that would actually kill. Perfect. Are you going to res again? Yes. Okay. We don't have the MP to keep this up. That is interesting that they will do that. Okay. Yes, it got us closer to our Magatsuhi, I guess. Hit him. Did a little damage. I could Heat Wave and then I'd hit both of them. That might be our path forward. I think I have to change Mushiwu for somebody who can hit fire. So like a Hellbiker seems like a great option right now.
Your turn. Go.
Right. Narcissus. Hit him. Force Gem. Love to do Hellburner. Nice. Sakanagi. I don't think we're going to kill it this turn, but maybe. Maybe I use this turn to hit Yuzuru. Or maybe not. Okay, Zanma. And then chuck in another Force Gem. Not quite enough to kill, but we will kill them next turn. Ice Shard. We know you're hitting a weakness, but you also hit a block. Witness Me is fine. It will only work for 1 hit. Ice Shard. That's fine. Everyone's a little low, but we got our Magatsuhi. I'm going to throw out a Hell Exhaust here. Nice. So now we can hit Yuzuru, which I think we will do. Nice. Toxic Spray. Heal. Hellburner. Aramasa. Just figure out because I needed a crit there. Toxic Spray. Heal. Okay. He uses his turns to res, which is fine. We're going to use our Magatsuhi to use Fry Cudgel. And it's going to do a lot of damage. Hit him. Oh! That wasn't a little damage, that wiped him. Oh, wow. That was also 29,000 XP for Hellbiker. Why did Hellbiker get so much XP? Well, thank you for asking. Hellbiker got so much XP not only because Hellbiker is a low level, but because Hellbiker was specifically lower level than us, and he has the Inspiring Leader one, and that gave him a huge chunk of XP. Is there anyone else who was 36? Just trying to see. Yeah, so Karasu Tengu was 36. So when you're in the stock, you get half XP, I think. So Karasu Tengu would have got 14,000 something, which lines up with what Hellbiker got, right? So Hellbiker got double that. So effectively, Inspiring Leader doubles your XP gain. That is very useful to know. Okay, cool. Well, I might keep it then, but Fire Pleroma is so good. Get rid of Rakarm. We're not going to use that. Yeah.
Pathetic. So much for all your brotherly determination. But fear not, for this girl will now be saved.
No! Atsuta! Does I?
There was somebody else here.
Holy crap. I did it. Awesome.
Miyazu! Where's Yuzuru? Yuzuru! She's okay! She's safe.
How dare you? How dare you interrupt at the moment of salvation?
That's quite enough, Ashith. You and Nama disgrace us all. So deeply shameful.
Quiet, you whelp. The salvation of these cursed souls is my duty. The Nahobino's power is unexpected, but no matter. With our power combined, we can end him!
The Crow of Crows has taken roost nearby. We've been ordered back. You shall obey.
So be it.
Yeah, that's who I saw.
Atsuta, you okay?
So I think that was a demon from her personal quest in the previous game, or I guess I could use, what's it called, the canon, in the canon of creation. I could start using that phrase. I was thinking, should I use the abbreviation, and decided against it. But yeah, I think that's Khonsu, potentially? I'm trying to remember which one that was. It might have been. It was an Egyptian god.
I'm sorry, everyone. I couldn't protect Miyazu. And even worse, I betrayed my friends.
This is what demons do. They find the weakness in your heart and take advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good that you were manipulated, but you were ready to do whatever it took to protect someone you care about. I know exactly how that feels. Atsuta, I've been thinking about what you said. How the world's unfair and broken. I'm sure there are more people suffering out there than we'll ever know, having to deal with a fate they don't deserve. I think that's exactly why it's up to us to figure out how to make the world a better place. We have to believe that we can build a better future. For everyone. We have to try.
You're quite the optimist. Wish I could put that kind of trust in our future. What does it look like to you?
Okay. So, I know a very, very small amount about this. And what I know is that the choices we've been making through the game do have some impact, and they change some story elements as we go through the game. Now, I don't know what those story elements are, I just know that there is some impact. And the reason why I looked this up is because I was curious about, as it was suggested that there were miracles in the canon of creation that you got if you had a certain number of light points, or a certain number of order points, or a certain number of chaos points, right? So I was looking to see whether it was the same in this one, and it was like, there is a use for them, but it's story related, and I went, that's enough for me. So this does have a story impact. However, we still basically just have to pick whichever one we think is best. So, do we think the future is bright, or we can't count on it? Well, that's interesting. I guess in our particular circumstance, the future isn't so bright. This is a little bit negative, it's a little bit self-defeating. I'm gonna say we can't count on it for now. We'll see how things go.
Well, it's true that everything seems chaotic right now. But I gotta figure, the world's been through worse than this, hasn't it?
Has it?
Humanity's gotten this far, and we haven't given up hope yet. So I believe in us. And I'll believe in our future. And considering you're a Nahobino, well, I guess I hope you can see it that way too.
The world's been through worse than this? Is this not the apocalypse?
Aren't you one of the fairies?
They turned to salt. All of them.
Oh.
Not just the students, but all the fairies too.
What could have happened here?
It's awful. I don't know how to help. I don't know that I even can. I think Bethel, Japan needs to hear about this.
So they destroyed the fairy village. Our one peaceful place in the world. Okay. What's interesting about this is it does explain something completely unrelated to the story from earlier. Where I was like, wasn't there a demon back here that gives you a quest? Yeah, so the reason why there isn't a demon here to give you a quest is because all the demons got turned to salt, so therefore there is no need for a quest demon. Ah.
Beautiful.
Well, we got wind breath. That's 2 to 5 weak attacks. Is that better than a medium force attack? I think I prefer the medium force attack for now. It's a level up for Tao, who's almost certainly just about to leave the party. Nekomata now has Damascus Claw. Lamia. You're not learning Steel Needle. I don't even need to look. Holy Hayataro has been unlocked for fusion. Virtual Trainer sequence Shinagawa Battles B is now available. Interesting. Yeah, so previously there was an Ari Habaki here who gave you a quest, but it was a quest that you got later. But if the fairy village is now gone, I guess that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Also, while we're here, Yuzuru, a student at Juin High School in Tokyo who's been cooperating with Bethel, Japan for a while already. He is able to use demons to fight. So that's Titania and Operon's end. Interesting. Now, people turning to salt is ringing it's ringing a bell. I don't know what it is though. Like that's ringing a bell, like not from like SMT, but from just religion in general. I'm like, I remember something about salt. Anyway, there is somewhere I want to go now, but let's head back to the save for now because we got someone to speak to here. Hello. What is happening? One meowment. I was enjoying a pleasant walk, and then suddenly I found myself in the midst of a catastrophe. Okay. Wait, did they mean catastrophe? Okay, anyway. Yeah. So it doesn't... I don't know if it affected... It must have affected everyone, but this guy's suggesting that he was here. So, targeted attack on the fairies? I mean, it makes sense. But... just getting the information. It also makes sense it was the Quidditch 2 that left to do that. He said something like the... Was it the Crow of Crows? Did it? That's another term that I do not know. Right. The place I want to go now is up here. Oh, interesting. The guy who was up here is gone. Isn't he? Or is it down this way? So the guy up there is Cyrano. But there was an incubus who was hanging around here who said that they may have something for us to do after the Quidditch 2 presence is gone, but they are now gone. Huh. So maybe they were also there in the canon of creation, but it was like it was a red herring. It was to make you think everything was the same, and when actually things are not. Interesting. Okay, back to the fairy village. Let's run over here. Or maybe they're going to turn up after, as in they're going to turn up, like, after we solve the problem of them being made of salt. I kind of get the feeling they're dead, but anyway. Fairies are easy prey, or so they used to be. Lately, they've been receiving protection from the Fairy King. I can't even get close. Well, I mean, Not anymore. The Fairy King has been taken out. And there are no fairies left. Okay. I'm also just curious, are there enemies over here? Or did they take out the enemies as well? Is this whole area empty now? Seems fairly empty. Are these the Necromata up here? Yeah, so the Necromata are here, but every other NPC is out. What's also interesting is that in the Canon of Creation, there is another quest I think that you get here. And those quest givers, now that I think about it, were not there. But they definitely were there in Canon of Creation at this point. Huh. Interesting. And in fact, one of those quest givers was Khonsu, or was related to Khonsu. That's what I'm calling the demon who, like, mysteriously walked away after looking at Miyazu in the previous scene. But he's now obviously been rolled into the main story. There's so many different threads that I'm now like, huh, okay, well, where do we go from here? I'm trying to remember what we did going forward. I think going forward, it was just like, here's the next stage of our conflict. Here, go to this new area. I'm wondering whether that's going to be changed. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. The reason I'm ending it here is because I get the feeling that next time, things are going to twist in another direction again, and it's going to be very, very interesting for the story. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.